is up, guys? This is Rusty from Rusty Husky Gaming. First game.
All right. You all know why we're here and what we came to do this year. This is only the beginning of a very long season, but Game 1 means just as much as Game 82. Now, we have some new faces here that I really expect to make an impact for us this season. We've already seen flashes of what they can do for us, but I expect all of you to go out there and execute just like we did in camp. Ain't no more excuses. It's time to get serious. If we play our brand of basketball, there's no telling where this team can go. So get out there, get warm, and let's go win this game.
Yay.
My first NBA game. Can't believe it's finally here. You work your entire life for something, and then when it's right in front of you, it's almost hard to believe. But I'm ready.
Number 5.
Now it's time for me to show everybody I belong. And do my best to represent Harlem.
Gotta represent where I come from. I come from New York. In real life. I woke up in a new Bugatti.
We are at the sold-out Phillips Arena. Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports.
You know, state advantage is good shot. Weakness has difficulty playing through contact.
Professional basketball from Freak.
Yeah, and whether he has friends and family in the crowd tonight or watching at home, I know a lot of people are proud of this young man. He's worked so hard to achieve this goal.
Yeah, and the future's bright for him, Greg. Not just tonight and not just this season, but for years to come.
And Detroit, looking at who they've got. Jackson and Caldwell Pope, the guards. Anthony Tolliver out there with Johnson. And it's Baines in at the center position.
I can't hit that shot anymore. I can't hit that shot. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, earlier we sat down with Freak and asked him about playing in his first NBA game.
You know, I've thought about this moment my entire life. Now that it's finally here, the feeling's pretty crazy. But I know it's just the beginning. I got a lot of hard work ahead of me to get to where I want to go, to be the best player and the best teammate I could be. But this is an exciting first step, no doubt.
You know, Clark, you don't see that kind of perspective for most rookies, do you?
You really don't, Kevin. I mean, I really like his approach to the game. What remains to be seen, though, is will that translate to consistent production on the court.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Pistons.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Yeah, also, though, they've done a good job of pounding the offensive glass for second chance points.
And Detroit, looking at who they've got. Jackson and Caldwell Pope, the guards. Aaron Baines out there with Anthony Tolliver. And it's Johnson in at the 3 spot.
And for Reggie Jackson, the league is going the right way in terms of his skill set. Everyone loves the guard who can shoot well enough to bust the zone as well as make plays for others and at the rim. And Jackson is that guy.
Now here's Freak, guarded closely. And stolen by Freak, and it's slammed in by Splitter.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
The dish to Johnson. Shot clock at 5, off the screen. And it's off the back rim, no good. The Hawks trail by 9. Shoots. And it's Freak missing. Detroit's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Jackson kicks to Caldwell Pope. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 5th assist in this one. Dishes it to Scott. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Freak. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And here we see the debut of Freak, the kid from Harlem. His first time on an... And mark that bucket down, folks. That's the first career basket from Freak.
You know, it maybe not the prettiest bucket he'll ever score, but it'll always be the first one.
And the first will make it the prettiest one. Well, no matter how he got it, just a fantastic moment in this young man's career and his basketball life.
Out to Morris. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The Hawks trail by 9.
Boy, I tell you, last season was a big one for the Hawks and Coach Budenholzer. Their dominant season won him multiple Coach of the Month titles, and eventually he won the Coach of the Year award.
Shoots from the elbow, and it's sent back by Drummond. Teague for 3, and that one's good. Teague's got his second basket of the night.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
It was pretty obvious, I thought, Greg, that Budenholzer was the deserved Coach of the Year. I mean, Steve Kerr, there are a lot of good names you could put in there. But what he's done taking the Hawks to the top of the East, a few saw that coming.
I agree with you. I mean, he has transformed this Hawks team over the past couple of years, has a wonderful team game. You know, obviously a lot of influence coming from Pop when he was with San Antonio, but he is really, I think, redefining how the game of basketball is being played at the pro level.
Jennings wide open. Again, Jennings missing.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Teague with the ball, and Jennings picks him up defensively. Teague can't hit. Detroit leading by 6. Here's Jennings. He's got 8, and the wide open shot from Morris. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Jennings has got his 3rd assist on the night. Freak passes to Horford. Millsap kicks to Cephalosha. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And that one's good. Freak. 1:52 left in the first half. Outside Jennings. Again, Jennings missing.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face. Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
And that does it for the first half of play. Pistons lead by 8.
All right, everyone's eyes up here. If we're gonna send these fans home happy, we've got to go over some things. I'll say this, we kept a very tight handle on the basketball, and that's something I always like to see. The fewer turnovers, the better, obviously. Keep your heads on a swivel out there. And I know we've got work to do, but let's not start pressing and trying to do too much. That'll only make things harder on us. And when we get the ball, we can look to start the break if it's there for us. But I don't want to push it just because we have some ground.
And now, your Atlanta Hawks. Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And then for Detroit, Johnson, he's checked in for Ilyasova. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Marcus Morris. And it's Jackson in for Jody Meeks. Freak, he's in at the point. Mike Scott out there with Splitter. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Holiday in at the 3 spot. So that's the Hawks 5.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Detroit.
Their superior ball handling. Won it for him here, Clark.
Well, Kevin, when you squeeze the orange, you get more shot opportunities, and that's always a good thing.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight, Greg. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Morris. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in. I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
Now here's Freak. 6 to shoot. From deep. The shot is off. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg,
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity